I am Æthelflæd, daughter of noble English lineages, and wife of King Edgar, known as the Peaceful. My life unfolds in a tumultuous era, where kingdoms and beliefs intertwine in a delicate balance. My story begins in the year 959, at the dawn of my husband's reign, when we united our destinies to fortify a kingdom already radiant with power and spirituality. Edgar, my lord and husband, was a visionary king. Under his rule, peace throughout England was meticulously maintained, and laws were adjusted to protect the weak and oppressed. Together, we aspired to govern with clemency and justice, guided by deep faith and mutual respect. However, being a queen did not simply mean standing by his side in moments of glory. I learned to navigate the intrigues of the court, to listen and advise, to be wary of flattery, and to rule over the royal household with wisdom. A pivotal moment in my life was the birth of our son, Edward. My heart swelled with immense joy at the thought that this small child would one day carry his father's torch and perpetuate his legacy. But with the birth of an heir came the first threats. The future of the throne quickly became a subject of envy, and life at court turned into a shadowy game, where secret alliances and buried jealousies competed in subtlety. I remember the grandeur of the assemblies where Edgar presided with majesty. During these events, I held my role with dignity, surrounded by noble ladies and advisors of the kingdom. I was a figure of grace and discretion, but my mind was always alert. The court was a place where every glance, every whisper, carried coded messages. My devotion to my husband drove me to protect his interests and those of our son, sometimes even at my own peril. Religion was central to our lives. Edgar was a fervent protector of the church, and I too found deep comfort in prayers and sacred rituals. The monasteries we supported, the relics we venerated, were testimonies to our spiritual commitment. But the church was not free from its own power struggles, and we often had to intervene to resolve conflicts between abbots and bishops. In the year 975, everything changed. Edgar's sudden death shook the kingdom. I lost not only a beloved husband but also my principal support. It was a time of trials where the future of our son Edward was at stake. The factions of the court vied for the throne, some supporting Edward, others advocating for another potential heir. My role as mother and protector then became crucial. I fought to ensure that my son's rights were respected, even if it meant confronting the powerful and risking my own safety. My son, Edward, was eventually crowned, but his life was tragically short. He passed into posterity as Edward the Martyr, a name that, though noble, still resonates in my soul as a painful echo of the sacrifices we made. Today, as I reflect on the past, I realize that my life, though marked by trials, was also filled with purpose and duty. I loved, governed, and protected those dear to me in a world in constant flux. My name, Æthelflæd, may remain a footnote in the annals of history, but in the hearts of those who knew me, I was a faithful wife, a courageous mother, and a devoted queen.